Hello there and welcome to the first Wuthering Waves trailer reaction. It is time for 1.1. I've been playing Wuthering Waves for, well, pretty much since its release, and honestly speaking, I am loving it. I still play Genshin, I still play Honkai Star Rail. I feel like there's no real reason why not to play all three of them at the same time. Zenless Zone Zero is coming out in a week and a bit, a week and a half, I think, but I'm not too sure. That one doesn't really attract me that much. But anyway, that's besides the point. So 1.1 is coming out on the 28th, I believe. They posted the maintenance notes, and it's gonna bring a lot of quality of life features, but I'm really excited to see what the trailer brings. Also, I do want to do more Wuthering Waves content, including a challenge run that's all about pew pew, if you know what I mean. So if you do want to see that later down the line, why not subscribe to the channel? Anyway, let's get straight into it and see what the whole thing with Jinshi and Jue is. Ah, yes, music.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding.
They've got their own captions, that's nice. Oh, that's a mountain shaped like a dragon. Wait, we're getting snowboarding. The contrast between the red of the rock and the white of the snow is actually really nice to me. Looks nice. Oh. Okay, interesting. Ooh.
This Ouija board and the Sonorosphere, they are both a puzzle and an answer.
New characters, of course.
To demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Clear as a blaze. Crosscut. Sever.
Okay, nice animations.
Flames. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming.
But she's not the one I'm aiming for.
Itching to pounce.
Changli.
That we both have something we'll fiercely defend. Shine forevermore. Divine moon's blessing. Moment of awakening. Sacred light.
I got the laser. Yeah, I'm gonna pull for Jinshi and the weapon, hopefully.
And myself that would shape the fate of our city.
This game is almost over.
Oh.
Restore the tide. From where does this unfounded confidence arise?
He once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinjo.
Whoa. Oh, they're still. Did they do the same thing as Genshin trailers where, yeah, they do show the events? Okay, that's gonna be cool. I do want to take a look at that. I do wonder what Jue's reason for fighting Jinshi is, because I believe this has been like talked about in the proper story for 1.0. But I'm curious as to why. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me unless it's revealed that Jue wanted to do that in order to see that Jinjo is in the right hands. Also, if I do butcher any of the names, I'm very sorry about that. Also, the little mascot thingy that appeared at the end of this 1.0 story is here, so I guess it's gonna play a more major role, which is gonna be interesting. We have Changli, who is, I believe she is Jinshi's master, the one who taught Jinshi everything she knows, but I could be wrong with that. Also, 1.1 is called Store of Eons. I do honestly wonder in what direction the story is going to go. For example, and this is something I'll talk about in the Wuwa video, in Genshin, kind of like from the beginning of Mondstadt, you had this idea where you will go through the 7 nations and talk to the 7 Archons, right? Trying to find your sibling. But in Wuwa, I'm not too sure, but it just doesn't feel like there's a overarching final goal that you're working towards, at least in the moment. Of course, I don't want to judge Wuthering Waves' story based purely on the 1.0 part, and if I would be to do so and compare it to Genshin, I would only compare it to the 1.0 Genshin story, because Genshin has a huge advantage when it comes to, you know, the story itself and the amount of lore that it has. Anyway, let's take a look at what the events are going to be for this version. Ooh, new gameplay, tactical hologram ski. Wait, like, this is a tactical hologram? Echo challenge, clang bang. Oh, I was thinking, what are echo challenges? But then I remembered the flying one and the fish one. Both of those are echo challenges. Interesting. New mechanics, photon volt and photon barrier. Play that again because I was reading. Okay, so gotta activate those in order to open up the door. Pressure platforms and emitters. Okay, that's interesting. Kind of like the fontaine mechanic. Ooh. This is cool. Chrono sorter. Oh, time mechanic stuff. Yeah, in the trailer itself, it asks if you want to, over here I think, restore the time flow. So not only is it like frozen, so these enemies aren't frozen purely because, hey, it's cold outside. They're most likely frozen in time. Like, it's a double meaning, because you can see the snow is also frozen in the air, like in time. That's interesting. And go back. Leap device, the chrono sorter. That's gonna be interesting for puzzles. We also have Jue, which is going to be a new 4-cost Echo, which I have been farming for Jinshi. I have the elemental 3 costs, and I have one of the attack percent 1 cost. I still need another 1 cost, but for some reason they're more annoying than the 3 costs to get, weirdly enough. So, one of the Sentinels of Huang Long, taking the shape of a Long, the guiding force behind Jinzhou's civilization. A majestic deity with unquestionable power, omniscient of Jinzhou's past, present, and future. Jue, the wielder of time's flow, sees eons as mere moments. In an instant, Jue can change the universe forever. So he's sort of a god of time, huh? Also, it says here that it's a Sentinel that's taking the shape of a dragon. So does that mean that the next Sentinel we'll meet will have a different form? Because that would be kind of cool rather than keeping them all as dragons. But even if they do that, it's going to be a thematic choice, so that's still cool. You know, doing different dragon designs. Seasons shift by decree, and all beings abide by their laws, such as is the nature of the universe. So, the Echo skill. Summon Jue to attack the enemies dealing spectral damage. You can perform resonance skill to deal sustained spectral damage to the enemies over time. Okay, I guess that's the active skill. Is there no, like, passive bit to it, like boosting something? Okay, so that's the attack. Oh! Limit scale construct. Honestly, I don't know about if I cared. Oh my god. I think the devs played Shadow of the Earth because one of the bosses has a similar attack. Light Crusher. Do we get like elements? Because they're elite and stuff. They're most likely Spectro, like part Spectro, but like there's no proper. Interesting. Oh, okay. Glacier Dreadmane, so it's another wolf variant, which is cool. So, those are the dwarf cassowaries. Lava larva. Kinda weird to have the lava larva look like gray, but I guess stony. The clang bang. Little guys. Honestly, I thought that they would be like, I don't know, throw themselves at an enemy and do like a frost explosion, maybe slow them down. Something kind of cool. And Dwarf Cassowary. Are they gonna use Dwarf Cassowary against each other? Ah, no, look, they don't. Oh, so it rolls at the enemy. New weapons, Ages of Harvest and Blazing Brilliance. So here's kind of like the thing, I'm kind of sad there's no gun character yet, no gun 5-star like we've had in the first phase. We had Broadblade and I don't remember what the thing is called. Catalyst, I'll just call it the Catalyst because it's pretty much the same concept. I'm sorry. And now we're having another Broadblade and we're having the first limited sword character, so hopefully next patch we'll get the gun character. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'm kind of interested to see how they would do a 5-star gun character, and especially a limited one, because there's no, I believe there's no standard gun character. But yeah, from what I've heard, the Ages of Harvest is going to be a crit rate weapon, so that's gonna be pretty good. Event info, Mount Firmament area events. Tales from Mount Firmament unlock after completing specific main quests. I do wonder if it's going to be right after the 1.0 main quest is done, or if you could do it earlier. I don't think you would be able to do it earlier. But yeah, it's like exploration and story events. Photo collection event. According to Uncle Fu, he claims to possess a treasure resembling a scale capable of performing chrono tracing. Oh. Okay, interesting. Now, this is the big one. Depths of Elusive Realm, Dreams Ablaze in Darkness. So, initially, when I first started playing the game, I thought that this is just a single version event. I didn't think it would run on each different version. I saw that not all characters were added, and there were only like 12 or 13 characters out of the... I don't even know how many there are in total right now. But I really thought it was just the version big event, but no. This is something that's going to run every patch, and you're going to be able to get rewards from it every patch, which is amazing. I'm loving it because it's pretty much simulated universe where you go through a roguelike sort of dungeon and get different abilities and upgrades to your characters to make their playstyles more unique. And I honestly cannot wait to see what new characters they add and what new abilities they add and stuff like that. And honestly, at this point, even if it runs with the same previous characters, maybe just adding the new 5-stars as, or at least one of the new 5-stars as a trial character, still, it's going to be pretty nice to play through it again. And I'm curious how many rewards you're going to be able to get. Because if it entirely resets everything, there's a lot of rewards you can get from this. And actually, now that I think about it, it also guarantees you two elemental echoes per patch, because you can choose what element you want from this, which is actually quite cool. Not gonna lie, even though it seems you're getting 2 new characters per patch, so that would require you to get 4. Anyway. Tactical Simulacra Limited Time Battle Challenge. The Academy is introducing a technology that simulates formidable adversaries to enhance soldier trainings in the simulation challenge. Oh, even more craftable echoes. I think those are the 3-star ones that you can choose whichever element you want. That's cool that they're giving us a lot of them. Lolo Campaign, limited time commission event. Assist Maji, the courier of Lolo Logistics, to change your branch with the assessment of his plan to start the business. Which rewards will be granted through this event? So I see that this looks like a wheel that you can spin. My question kind of becomes, once you get, I don't know, let's say there's 20 total times you can get the money. Once you get the money 20 times, does it disappear from the wheel and it increases the chances for everything else? Is it going to be a pity system, or is this just you can get as many rolls on the wheel as you want, and whatever you get, that's what you get? Because that's kind of how it looks like. Oh. unlucky a tiny bit. So I've heard of this. I've heard that they were doing a new 7-day login event, but I kinda hoped it would be all golden, right? Just like how Star Rail is doing it. It's still cool because, don't get me wrong, you can still get, for example, these standard characters are pretty good, right? All of them are actually pretty good, and the standard weapons, while not necessarily the best, are still a buff to your to your characters because they're stat sticks at the very least. So it's not really the worst thing that we're getting standard wishes, right? So kind of wished I would get more golden wishes, or I don't know, give 5 weapon wishes and 5 character wishes or something. Or, I don't know, give 160, instead of giving wishes straight away, give 160 crystals. Asterite. Special check. Rewards will be collected in the 3 stages, each unlocked on a specific date. Log into the game and check in to receive corresponding rewards. I don't want to say it, but Genshin could never. It could never. At this point, the only thing that I feel Wuthering Waves is technically missing in order to truly overtake Genshin is the story, because we haven't seen too much of it. Exploration. I'll talk a bit more about this in a future video. Hopefully I get it done by the end of the week. But Wuthering Waves is going. It's going somewhere, and I don't want it to stop, okay? Because it's a really good game. Anyway. Anything else? No, that's it. So, what can we take away from this? Jue, for some reason, is evil, I guess. I'm not sure. Or wants to test Jinshi if she's good enough to solo lead or something. I don't know for certain because there's no real hints in here, I think. Unless some of the character voice lines are hinting at it. Characters look good, right? We get Changli and we get Jinshi. Oh, that's where her tacit mark is. Oh, of course. Why am I not surprised? And we also get Jinshi, which is the character I want to pull for. I want to pull for Jinshi mainly because she reminds me of Frieren from Frieren the Slayer, and I really like that character. And we also have the events, which, you know, the new Mount Firmament stuff, and all its new mechanics, new echoes. And of course, lots of rewards within just everything else, including not only just 5 standard and 5 premium wishes, but also another 10 of each type of wish by the 10th of July. And it's really cool that they're first giving out the premium wishes for character and weapon as well. Right? That's also really, really cool. So yeah, if you did end up enjoying this video, why not leave a like, comment, or even subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.